Come on up here, Donny. Donny Mills, everybody. We're going to have Donny Mills helping us out most of the evening as well. We're very brave on the committee and chose to put a microphone in front of Donny Mills more often than just when he's performing. Even though we know you're going to open your mouth and say something.
Howdy!
Yeah.
I come from Mobile, Alabama. Or as we know it, BP country. Because it's right there on the bay, the Mobile Bay. And I want to share something real quick. There's a connection between me and Eric. Back, our great-great-grandfathers fought in the Battle of Peoria. And because we were who we are, the Mills family, they only gave us one cannon and one cannonball. So Eric would shoot at me and miss, and I'd have to run, grab the cannonball and bring it to my cannon and shoot at him that missed. And by the third shot, Lee had surrendered. So I don't know what happened to the cannonball, but I'm glad that we can sit here now as brothers and look at each other. And I love this man to death like he is my brother. And it's great to be here in Peoria, Illinois. I tell you what.
That's an entire sentence right there from Donny Mills. I'll tell you what.
He makes fun of me because the way I talk and I say things like down yonder. Well, instead of saying you go down this street and you go left and then you turn right, all I have to do is say down yonder. And by the time he's got through telling them where they're at, going, they're there. When I say it.
Awesome. Well, thank you. We're so glad you're here.
Man, it's an honor. Last year, I was coming off a stroke and I felt sorry for myself because I was having to walk with a cane and I was having to go up to my room to rest. But the doctor told me I'd never play guitar again, I'd never walk again. I'm here today, and Dan's music, if anything in my life, taught me that you learn from your past. You don't look at the future because the future might not be here. You live in your now, in your moment. Because of one man, and that man was sent to us to show us the way to live. The most important thing, in one of his songs he said, the most important thing in life is love. It's not what you've got, it's who you've got. And it's not what you go through, it's what you do about what you go through. I could have listened to that doctor, and right now I would be laying in that bed. But you know what? I just got through driving 890 miles. Last year, I knew nobody up here. This year, I'm here with family. We have one man to thank, and I thank Man Photo for giving us that opportunity. And I thank people like this man, Eric Mills, and I thank people like Sheldon Felix, who I would give my entire, I've been playing guitar for 40 years, but if I could get my hair to look like Sheldon's, I'd give it up just like that. That's one of the most pretty men I ever seen in my life. And you choose yourself.
Is it wrong? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's wrong for one man to make that kind of comment about another man there.
You do it wrong long enough, and pretty soon it'll feel right.
Very good. All right, real quick.
I'm sorry, were we married? Yeah, we were married. Oh my God.
All right, we have a couple quick announcements to make. We do have a couple of very special guests that are wandering about the room, and I'm sorry I've lost you in the crowd. Mr. Robert McEntee is wandering among us. Robert, if you're close, you can stand up. And also in the room this evening is Mr. Glenn Spreen, that all of you will remember from as far back as home free. A wonderful contribution to all of Dan's music, all of those lovely arrangements of strings and horns. And for me, the horn arrangement on Leader of the Band in particular was one of my favorites that Glenn contributed to Dan's music. And so you'll see Glenn and his wife Lisa wandering around this evening with him the rest of the weekend as well. You look like you're going to say something.
I just wanted to add one quick little, this is my favorite Robert McEntee story. He's always, ever since I bought the video Greetings from the West, and I saw him on it, and I was like, that is a musician's musician, just watching the way he got into what he did. I went and saw him back a few years ago at the Beau Rivage Casino in Biloxi, and I was sitting as far as from here to that sound station down there watching him. Well, Deb Jelenic asked me to come and do a house concert at her house, and right about a month before I went, she said, I've got somebody that wants to open for you. I said, well, hey, the more the merrier, because music's music. Music's the only thing in this world everybody loves. You know, you might not love a certain person, might not love a certain type of music, but you love music. She said, I got somebody that wants to open for you. I said, well, that's great. I figured it'd be some local Austin musician because I was in the Austin Songwriters as well as the Mobile Songwriters. When she said Robert McEntee, because we're family, I can tell y'all, I peed just a little bit. And I thought to myself, my God, isn't this supposed to be the other way around? And that was one of the first times in my life I was so nervous.
Other way around, you Robert was supposed to pee?
No, I peed. I literally, before I hit the bathroom, it was on. But we became friends, and the next time we were in Austin, Robert came by mine and my wife's hotel, and he took us out to have, I think it was Thai food. And it was the best food. I sat there and I ate like I ain't never ate before. And to this day, every time I get a little bit gassy, I think about Robert. And I love him for that. And Robert is one of, to me, just like Fogelberg, one of the purest of musicians you'll ever hear, because everything that comes from a man comes from his heart. And that's what we need more of these days. We don't need one-hit wonders. We need people that can sustain, that can touch you. Dan Fogelberg touches each and every one of us in our own special way. That, my friend, is talent. You can have somebody up there that can play the best that you've ever heard play, but you have somebody up there that touches your soul, and that's what it's all about. That is where God made music. And I firmly believe that before angels had wings, they had guitars. And so, for Robert, when I heard it, I was like, I don't know if I'll feel like making that 900-mile trip up. Well, Robert's going to be here. I jumped in the car and ran and filled it up with gas for the first leg of the mile. So I love Robert McEntee, and I'm glad he's here. It's an honor for me, coming a little old southern boy from a town called 8 Mile, Alabama. Town so small, the hooker's still virgin. It's a tiny town. But for me to come up here and be known in Peoria and to know people from Peoria like this man right here, like Sheldon, who's all the way in Turkey, California, and I feel like he's my next door neighbor, like Mike Sheehan. The list could go on and on. I'm with family tonight, and I'm in my moment tonight, and that's all that counts. Tomorrow might never be here, but tonight we're going to blow this place up.